Hello, everyone. It's showtime. So we survived the horror stream on Wednesday. We all got out alive, except for the ending stinger where the ping tuber felt the hand of the killer on their shoulder. but we're back where we live. We're doing arcade archives again. Arcade archive survival arts. God, I wish someday. So usually we do these catch-up streams on the PlayStation 4, but we're doing it on Switch today because, as I've explained, I pick up vertical screen games on my Switch, and the reason for that is very simple. I'm one of those people who tends to play my Switch in portable mode, and so for vertical games, I have a flip grip. Hold on, wait. There we go. Flip grip, here we go. Where's the button? There it is. A handy little device that lets you play your Switch in vertical mode when portable. And that's really handy for games that have arcade archives games that have a vertical monitor. The grip for flipping is true. Hello, Big Bear's Cave. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. We're going to be taking a look at a bunch of vertical screen games and also one bonus horizontal screen game. Yes, that is actually a problem, the opponent, because I think Heavy Barrel, one of those Johnny Turbo games, flips the wrong way. And I think, like, on Twitter, Johnny Turbo claimed that he had been talking to the flip grip people, but nothing ever came of it, and they never patched it. Oh, fuck, Nitro Ball. Yeah, that's right. Of course. I don't think I picked up Nitro Ball before it got delisted. Anyway, what we're taking a look at today, first up, is the game that our stream is titled after. Land, Sea, Air Squad. This is a US flyer here. An all-out success on all fronts. Tell me about profits. Please do it. Please do it. Command this elite squad of soldiers, sailors, and airmen attacking enemy strongholds. Tactical use of infantry, tanks, gunboats, and helicopters blasts through every obstacle and terrain in the most realistic battle ever fought on a video screen. The Japanese flyer is here. Now, this is very, I believe this came after Commando and like the same year as Ikari Warriors, and it's very much in that type of mold, but it does do things differently. I wonder if their version of Fighter's History still has the fucked up AI for the bosses. I know that you can't reconfigure the controls properly. The Japanese flyer doesn't seem to have the C. Don't worry about it. There'll be plenty of it. Take control of Sergeant Surgi. Now, on the store page, it actually calls him Sergeant Sarge, which is very funny. As you evade enemy infantry and fighter attacks and destroy the 40mm cannon guarding the fort. Destroying the 40mm cannon will clear the round. Enemy vehicles cannot be killed with unenhanced machine guns. They can be defeated with grenades, super mecha weapons, or item-enhanced machine guns. So we got a machine gun. Sergeant Sargi. We got a machine gun. We can get in and out of the super mecha. So we have a helicopter, a tank, and a destroyer that moves on water. We also have this angel. This is the first time anyone figured out how the angel actually appears. This release is censored, however. They shaved the nipples off it. I'm sure you'll live. Don't play Mahjong against him or you'll fall to his Surgy trap, true. There's also a bunch of hidden messages. There's absolutely no way I'm going to remember any of those. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can probably remember that. This explains the differences in the versions. And you can also display your accuracy, which is very important for this game. There's our instructions. Let's see, hang on. So we got the screen display on, so that displays our accuracy for us. What are the buttons? Grenade. No, let's... Okay, this seems good. Stormin' Party, the unused Bang Dream band. Yeah, pretty much. So let us begin. In the boat. We can run over enemies. This is important. How's the volume, by the way? Do I need to turn the jams up? Because I can do that. We have to abandon our vehicle. But it's okay, we got a chopper. This baby can hit enemies in the land, sea, and air. It does everything. Oh, we got the 40mm gun. Hold on. What was the code? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, fucked it up. That's fine. So, you want your accuracy to be as high as possible because if you get... Actually, it should explain in the manual. Yes. When you clear a round, if your hit ratio is 80% or higher, you will receive bonus points. A perfect score of 100% will net you 100,000 bonus points, and a perfect score will net you 50,000. But it also powers up your weapon and guarantees that you'll get a helicopter in the next area, as explained by Lord BBH. Could be a bit louder, I can do that. Just a wee bit. You put an accuracy bonus and a super bonus for 100% in your Game Jam game because of this game. Excellent. That's good. I like that. If you end up in a trade after destroying all the 40mm cannons, it is not considered a mistake and you can proceed to the next round. This game rewards you for getting a double KO. Good to know. The problem, of course, is once you're out of a vehicle, you are very frail. You are very susceptible to be killed. Ooh. No! Of course, as you may have noticed, you can actually get an accuracy bonus higher than, technically higher than 100%, because if you shoot multiple enemies at once, it doesn't count it. And also, any enemies you kill by like running them over get counted as a hit, but don't get counted as a shot fired. So you can use that to rebuild up your This game's really hard. Oh, H. Ford Jr., Fred J., K.R. Egging, A.Z. Brown, T.W. Smith. Okay, good. Sergi does explode when he gets shot, that's right. This game is incredibly difficult. Yes, so, let me bring up the manual again. Yeah, you can switch this on in the preference settings. and it displays the number of hits and how many shots you fired. If the number of bullets fired and the number of enemies defeated are equal, your hit rate will be 100% and you will receive bonus points. However, I believe this... it is visible in high scored caravan mode. Okay, so you can use that to help you out get a high score if you so wish. No, that's not a very good score. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So there are people out there who are a lot better at this game than me. And this is one I'd never heard of until BBH streamed it a lot. He can counter stop the game. Get the score entirely up all 9s, which is very impressive. I certainly can't do that because I'm bad at it. Ooh. Oh, that's right. We do have grenades. Ooh. But man, once you get shot out of your vehicle, it is just immediately over for you. This game's rough. And yeah, I really like it. I think this is fun. Especially since you get vehicles so frequently. It's just a shame they take one hit and then they are out. Let's have another couple of attempts at that. I would at least like to get to the 3rd area. I think I can do that. Oh yeah, has anyone played this game? Do we have any fans of this game in our chat? Also, incredibly hot jams. This is so good. It gets stuck in your head. It really... fuck. I can recover my accuracy a little here. Ooh. It's a pretty stressful game, I won't lie. No. You're a fan of seeing it played. Good. I'm glad. Now, what was it? What was the code? When do I have to put this in? Your hit rate's played. Okay, so up. Right. Down. Got it. Got it! Okay, that gives us 10 extra points. We better... we won't spend them all at once. Once you've got an upgraded machine gun, you are pretty alright. You're pretty good to go. It's just... it's just once you lose your vehicle or whatever, you're so open. And there's clever bits like you have to shoot the thing there to open the bridge. There is... oh, is that? No, there is absolutely no way I'm committing that to memory. Impossible, can't be done. Sorry. I would love to. There's just no way. I do not have the brain power to memorize something like that. One more try. I like that there's a massive explosion sound when you run over someone in a tank in a vehicle. I love the whistling of the sound of the music. It's very effective. I suppose the trick is to not get too bogged down in 4-8. Memorizing it, fighting game input style. Maybe that'll work now. Oh no. Fuck. Thank you. Where does it put us? Oh, okay. I'd at least like to see some of the later stages. There's 8 areas in all. There we go. You don't have a lot of time to put that in either, so... Wait, did it give me a super bonus? Because I continue... Oh, that's funny. I guess I'd only... I guess it reset my shots. I suppose you can see this as a successor to Frontline, but it doesn't have any fancy rotary dial or anything. We don't need bridges. Fuck it. Oh, we're actually living. Not anymore. Okay, we good? Hey! Super bonus. It's a very tense game, this. When you're on the ground and you're only seconds away from death. You also earn extra lives quite frequently if you get the super bonus. So I think BB-8 has had runs that like end with like he has like 17 lives at points, which is a little absurd. No, I can do this. It is kind of unusual to have an arcade game that incentivizes you not to just constantly shoot all the time. Oh, I see. It's a stick of dynamite. That's what it is. Oh, that's kind of a. I see. Well, there's the 40mm cannons. It's nice when a game thanks you for continuing. That's good. Ah! Oh yeah, if you continue, it resets your fired stats. So that's why we got the super bonus the last time, because... Ugh, fuck me. I like the post-death explosion. Good, good. Big fan. I guess we have to wait for the helicopters to sort of do their thing. Ooh. Okay, that's one. No! I nearly had it. Fuck. Also, you have infinite grenades, which is nice. You don't have to worry about... Fuck. You don't have to worry about running out. Yeah, it resets... Yeah, it does. It resets the fired and hits. Just constant explosions in this game. Just as it should be. Oh, that was a clean hit. Come on. This has pretty extreme Gradius syndrome. Once you're depowered, you're kind of fucked. Can I go back? Can I get a tank? Help? No. Oh, and of course, they can throw their grenades a lot further than we can. What a surprise. Oh. I think the planes are just gonna keep coming back. But that shouldn't have counted as a mistake. I was good. Fuck it. Oh, I think I see. Yeah, I think it's more based on timing rather than where you are. Okay, so the explosion can kill them as well. That's pretty great. Big fan. Oh, fuck me. Time to insert a bunch of coins. I will get past this. Maybe just avoid the bridge entirely. Also, I can't remember if Commando does this, but like it seems to be like he has his gun sort of to his right, so your shots are not necessarily straight in front of you. Come on, come on, no! Oh, I was close. No, I'll get it this time. Hi, Water. We're getting killed a lot in Land, Sea, Air Squad. The best part is I know that we have an even harder game later in this stream. It'll be fun. Everyone will have fun, I promise. Okay, I walked right into that one. That was entirely on me. That was my fault. I'm willing to take responsibility for that one. Every time. Oh, you're just completely overwhelmed. No, I can do it this time. No, just watch. Fuck! I'm Sergeant Sarge, you should let me win. Okay. We'll only have a few more tries at this. Sometimes, I guess we're just stuck in the death loop, it's fine. No, please, let me win. We enter hour 15 of LSA Squad. Fucking goddamn it. The hitboxes on those fireballs are massive. Maybe I need to be more to the right? Sort of get right entrenched in there. Aha! I'm a genius! Oh no! I think all the way to the right is what we want to do. Nope. Absolutely not. They figured me out. Oh, I was hoping to show off more of this, but it turns out I'm incredibly bad at the video game. Who'd have thought? It wouldn't be so bad, but there's 2 of them. Okay, right. A few more tries. No, that one actually angled its shot specifically to hit me. That's fine. Maybe just... Maybe... Ah, fuck. I think maybe the middle is the way to go. I'm just desperately trying to figure out ways to... Ah, yes, yes, yes! No! Okay, right, so, yes, okay. We did better. Okay, we nearly had something there. I don't care about my accuracy anymore. It's no longer about that. Yes, okay. No. Fuck. Okay, I was a little early in throwing the grenades, I think. The enemy's like, they keep sending this one soldier after us. This is weird. No. Ugh. God. No, I just want to get to this next area, please. I'm begging you. No. No, I had one. God. How are you... I get, you know, I know how you're supposed to do this. It's just don't die. Yes, yes, yes! Yeah, we did it! And it didn't count as a mistake. Great bonus. Excellent. Okay, we take those. The LSA Squad session did actually go well. And now we're just going to die over and over again. Such is life. Okay, we can carry on a little further. Although I don't like that it doesn't give us a vehicle at the start here. We did have one, but it just sort of... Oh, the placement of the items changes as well. Interesting. Oh, sunk it. Good. Ah, hit by torpedoes. Ah, nice. Oh, there's a... How do we get up there, though? Can we climb up? No, we would have to... I see. You would have had to get on there earlier to get the helicopter. We're probably at a checkpoint. Oh no. How do we... But it looks like you can get up there, right? Oh, I see. I think we have to go... Yeah, we have to do this. That's right, there we go. Got it. Yeah! Yes, no. Ah! This is definitely like an easy recommend, because there is... The only other home version of this, I believe, is one of the Japanese Taito Memories collections. And I imagine this is more accurate anyway, so... This, in theory, should be easier, because, you know, we got a nice open space, but the game is saying no. That's fine. I understand. Well, I can get one of them. I just need to not die and get the other. Maybe going through the middle is the way to go again. Nope. Such an elaborate death animation as well. They really want to make you know that you fucked up. Whoop. Whoop. No. I was close. Closing in on it. Okay, one more credit. I like this game. This game's great. I'm terrible at it, but hopefully I'm demonstrating sort of the good qualities of this video game. No, I just need to... Yes! Yes! No mistake, we take those. Oh, and the medal changed colour in the corner. Okay, one more credit. We'll just see how far we can get. Oh no, I'm having fun with the video game. This is always bad. Ooh, oh. That's fine. No, we just run. We can make it. Yes! No! There's not even like any mercy invincibility for when you get in the tank. It's just immediately, yep, you're in it, and now you're dead. Good. That's a good way to go. I say that. I vote that's a good way to go. Okay, so that's LSA Squad. I think that's a pretty neat little video game. Even if I'm terrible at it. So moving on to our next game. Hold on, wait. Now, this is not a recent Arcade Archives game, right? This is Xevious. But there's a reason we're playing this, because of a more recent Arcade Archives release, Super Xevious. But to understand Super Xevious, we have to look at normal Xevious. You know what that means? We get to look at another Atari flyer. Yes. Tell me about profits. Xevious, the challenge of a lifetime. Many eons ago, an advanced, technologically oriented civilization was forced to evacuate the Earth prior to the Ice Age. Now these Xevious people are returning to reclaim their heritage through conquest. This is the scenario. Ooh, further Atari Xevious material. Yes. Yes, please. Xevious Atari promotion movie. Yes, good. Okay, the top comment is pretty funny. Love this narration describing all this pulp science fiction backstory as if it were safety features on a lawnmower or the details of a 401k program. So, this is the scenario in which the player will find himself in Xevious, the latest coin video game sensation from Atari. At the controls of his Solvelo super spacecraft, the player must defend his planet from the invasion and possible takeover of the Xevious aggressors. The Xevious people mount a fierce attack in the air and have already secured certain locations on Earth, so the player is bombarded from both air and land. Flying a search and destroy mission, the player crosses over the scrolling landscape, bombing the Xevious ground entrenchments by centering his bomb sight over each and zapping the air targets that come into range. The player faces 32 different enemy targets on both the land and in the air. A flotilla of flying mirrors forms an impregnable opponent that repels the player's shots. These resistor shields cannot be destroyed by the player's firepower, but a collision with one of them will prove fatal. After battling his way through wave after wave of enemy forces, each made more menacing through the advanced game graphics of the color raster, I'll let that sit there for a while. The player encounters the monumental controlling force of the Xevious offensive, the Andor Genesis mothership. A direct hit to her central reactor will disable her, but the player should not be lulled into a false sense of security. Xevious forces will soon appear and renew their attack with increased determination. Unique gameplay features. The Xevious challenge is always new. The computer program self-adjusts the difficulty level of gameplay to the ability of the player at the controls, moment by moment. No other game allows for such diverse gameplay, and as no wave is ever the same. With this self-percentaging feature, Xevious provides a unique competition between the player and a smart computer that actually responds to player input. This game has rank. That's what they're saying. Obviously, not a time... Yeah, it's like they actually advertise rank. This would have been like an earlier example of it, but it's kind of interesting to see it in the marketing material. Game difficulty. 4 different operator selectable difficulty settings are available: easy, average, hard, and expert. Game lives. Operator may select 1, 2, 3, or 5 player ships. Bonus levels. The operator has up to 15 different bonus options available. If the operator chooses 1 to 3 player lives, there are 8 different bonus settings available, including no bonus. If the operator chooses 5 lives, an additional 7 bonus settings are available. Self-test allows operators to check game switches and computer functions. Coin modes. There are 16 different coinage modes available, plus free play. Yes! More coinage options. We also have this flyer. Look at this sick cabinet, though. That's so good. The Atari Edge. Media Blitz blasts off Xevious. Hold on, wait. Solvalo 1 to base control. Roger, Solvalo 1. I see the forces of Xevious now. You're on your own. The Xevious invasion is here. Thousands of operators took control of the Solvalo Super Space Fighter at the AOE. I think that's the Arcade Operators Expo. Millions of players have rocked with excitement from watching the Xevious TV commercial on major networks in selected markets and on national cable music television. What a concept. Interesting. They've experienced blast after blast of radio spots on their favorite stations. It's a campaign of increased Xevious awareness. Xevious is the first coin video game to receive major consumer advertising support in many metro markets. The result is excitement and demand for this super sci-fi video fantasy right now, so be ready, because players will be invading your locations any minute. Cash in on the Xevious Media Blitz. Oh god, that's great. Contact your Atari distributor now to catch all the profit action. Yes, profits! Or contact us for a referral at Atari Inc. Don't send anything to that address. You need it now. Get the Atari Edge. You need it now more than ever. Locations invaded. Coin boxes overflowing. And there's this other flyer that I missed talking about when we did Xevious in Namco Arcade Museum. The Atari Edge, new profits. Again, look at how sick this cabinet is. I love it. That's so good. The Atari Edge means new ways to make money. Yes, the incredible new Atari Xevious is one of those opportunities you've been waiting for. Unbelievable state-of-the-art video graphics, non-stop action, and challenge makes Xevious a high return on investment opportunity you can't afford to miss. Your players get the Atari Edge too, with action so real they don't just play a game, they live the adventure. Controlling a Solvalo super space fighter, the player flies a search and destroy mission to win back the world occupied by the returning Xevious people, an advanced civilization forced to escape Earth during the impending Ice Age eons in the past. The player maneuvers over constantly changing terrain, bombing Xevious ground targets like the Bara enemy station pyramids, energy station pyramids, Grobda tanks, ooh, Grobda, good, and zapping air opponents like the Zoshi Death Squad, the awesome Andor Genesis mothership, and more. An endless array of enemy ground and air targets. The challenge never ends, because as the pilot gets better, the enemy gets trickier and trickier. Get ready for devious... I know what they were going for. I believe the game is pronounced Xevious, but devious Xevious. It's the Atari game they can't play at home. Wow! Get fucked, console gamers. You can't play this shit at home. Step into the next decade. Ask your Atari distributor about the incredible Xevious now, or contact us for a referral at don't send anything to this address. Get the Atari Edge. You need it now. More than ever. So, first off, oh, wait, before we do anything, if you want to see someone play Land, Sea, Air Squad well, there's Lord BBH's video on the subject. I think that's the counter-stop one. Now, of course, Xevious is the work of a certain Masanobu Endo, the guy who made the Tower of Duraga. So here's a little snippet of what he has to say on the subject. What I wanted to try doing with Xevious was, for the first time, to give a video game a consistent world and setting. Also, within the limitations of the existing hardware, I wanted to create high-quality sprites. Finally, I wanted a story that wouldn't just be some tacked-on extra, but could actually stand on its own merits. This experiment, if you will, was a totally new way to approach making a game. It was closer to the way anime and movie creators think. As a result, it resonated with the anime generation, and Xevious, which had actually been a somewhat contentious title within Namco, ushered in a new wave of video games. A less public result was that after Xevious, the culture of game magazines like Beep also grew rapidly. Now, there's a couple of other Mr. Durage himself. Yes. There's also this arcade blogger post all about Xevious that has some quotes from Masanobu Endo. I'm not sure where some of these quotes come from. They might be from this Schmuplations interview. I can't quite remember, because there was one in particular that stuck out, where it explains where the Soul Citadels came from. But there is something similar in the Schmuplations interview. Uh, Yeah, okay, this we'll quote this bit. The quality and presence of the sprites in Xevious actually had less to do with the hardware being able to put out a lot of colours, and more to do with the careful way we used different shades of grey. I was influenced by ray tracing. And that also, Namco didn't really understand the point of having hidden characters like the Soul Citadels either, but I just told them, oh, that's a bug, and snuck them in. Apparently, Namco, higher ups at Namco did not like did not like the idea of secrets. Which is funny considering, you know, the Tower of Draga, which had come a few years later. And that's how we got the Namco. Well, I don't think Xevious is part of the UGSF. It's actually completely separate. It's not on the UGSF website. So I think this is a separate timeline. But there is a reason we're playing Xevious. So last weekend, two things happened. First, I watched the TV series for Gi Charat. Secondly, I played the Xbox Live version of Xevious and finally understood it. I've always been a bit negative on Xevious because I felt it was maybe too old for me. It was before my time. But now I understand the appeal. What I'm saying here is that Gi Charat expands your brain and makes you appreciate games more. So you should watch it. I'm still making my way through the specials. I've watched the one where they go to America, which is extremely good. Yeah, watch Gi Charat. It's also really funny that one of those episodes is just a music video. Now, because this was actually one of the first Arcade Archives games from Namco. They put out Pac-Man and Xevious at around the same time. I watched Gi Charat and now I understand everything, you know. My favourite character is Puchiko, by the way. So this has a shit ton of preference options. Look at all this. Look at all of this. We can display the area number. We can show the Sol and special flags. We can just have what encounter table we're on. We can fix a bunch of bugs. We'll reproduce the title screen burn-in, because of course we do. Buy the music box CDs. Well, actually, surprisingly, a lot of the music is on iTunes. Did you know that? You can get Party Night on iTunes. Burn-in. Oh yeah, check this shit out. So because the Xevious logo is constantly on the screen, a lot of cabinets of it have the logo burnt in. And this game tries to replicate that. Let's make it a little stronger, actually. Let's make it C. It's just how the Game Center customers remember it. Yeah, the Namco Museum DS also has this option. See, there it is. So obviously the music is not great. I'm not a fan of it. But a lot of the appeal is just the secrets are like a big part of it. Because I sort of tried to figure out where, you know, I looked up like where some of them are. And it's very satisfying to pull it off. I even figured out how to get the special flags. Now one of them is here. Because what I find interesting about the Soul Citadels in particular... no, not this time. That's fine. The location of the special flag changes. It's always on the same horizontal axis, but it's never on the same... But it's never at the same vertical point. No. Basically, it's along that river. And part of the challenge of getting the Soul Citadels is that it's not enough to reveal them. You can get more points if you hit them early enough and then destroy them. Which I think is pretty interesting. Because they take a little time to sort of wake up. But yeah, I finally get Xevious now. I think part of the problem is that the first version of the game I played was the NES version, which is fine, but it misses out a lot on the presentation side of things. See, we got that Soul Citadel too late to cash in. Because you can get a shit ton of points if you manage to shoot it again. But look at me, I'm doing okay at Xevious. Who'd have thought? Thanks, Gi Charat. You expanded my brain. Oh. The burning is actually a problem here. Hey, we got an extend. Let's go. The NES version's music is even worse. And actually, come to think of it, I think it was the NES Classics version that I played first. So imagine it scrunched up on a Game Boy Advance as well. Now, there's a Soul Citadel here. Let's destroy it. Yes! And there's a lucky flag here. Let's see if we can get it. Yes! Okay, we got the special flag. We made it to the Nazca lines. At this rate, we'll get to Andor Genesis. Can you believe it? We've got a stockpile of lives. This never happens to me in Xevious until I mastered the Xbox Live version. Which is actually pretty alright. Some of those achievements are rough though. Ooh, nope. I think this will skip us ahead. Yes, it does. The power of X. It's true. Xevious Gamer. Hello, Marjorie Luca. But yeah, I finally get Xevious. It took so long, but it finally happened. Because there's a lot of games that tried to knock this off. Because it was like... It was, to put it mildly, a bit of a big deal. But not many could really... Not many could claim the throne. Okay, we're ready to fight the Andor Genesis. No! Yes! Got him! Okay, sick. We didn't even manage to do that when we did this in Namco Museum. Oh, I'm really happy about that. The only preference setting missing here is there's no setting to let the game think it's a pirate copy that changes the secret message you can find. Ooh. Thank you, Usada, yes. It's all thanks to Rabion Rose. Some of these enemies are like completely ridiculous, by the way. They are rough with you. Rabbit and Rose. Rabbit and Rope, as the Mappy hack says. Did you know there's a Gi Charat Mappy hack? You know now. Unfortunately, my knowledge of the Soul Citadel sort of disappears after this point. Let's see how far this one credit can go. Ooh. Yeah, it does. I was surprised at that as well. I was like, wait, are they singing about Y2K? I need to look more into the CDs that they did, though. Oh, another extend, let's go. Kind of killing it. Kind of nice at Xevious. That, you know what, that is completely fair. The music does eventually drive you nuts. I wish they'd... I kind of wish they'd, you know, done something a little different with the music. But we'll run this credit out, then I'll show one thing, and then we'll move on to Super Xevious, which will not be as long, let me assure you. I just wanted to share that I finally get it. I finally understand the appeal of Xevious. Time to pivot to Xevious streaming. We're just gonna play like Solvalo and Xevious 3D plus G from now on. Is Super Xevious as super Zaxxon? Yes. Yes, it is. You will see, all will be revealed. Xevious 30 loop stream. I've become the Xevious Noah. I didn't think I'd get that title in my lifetime, but here we are. Oh, there's one. Yeah, got it. It feels satisfying to uncover them. Wow. I can't believe my brain has become this huge thanks to Gi Charat. I don't even think Ravion Rose can get me to like Dragon Spirit, though, I'm sorry. I still do not like that game. But Xevious and I have buried the hatchet at last. I finally get you. Ah. Ah, no. Fuck. I was trying to spell Ravion Rose, but I got it wrong. Yeah, why not? It's connecting. It's thinking about it. It's considering its options. There we go. Okay, so one more thing we have to show, and then we'll switch to Super Xevious. So if you switch the Draw Sol and Special Flags on, a little something appears in the top right. Yeah, there it is. So if you run this, Namco original programmed by Evizu. That's Masanobu Endo. And let me bring up the cutting room floor. Hang on, I think it's on there. Yeah. Xevious. Hold on, wait. There it is. So yeah, if in the original Xevious, this that little trick doubles as a method to detect bootlegs, as TCRF says. On bootleg boards, the message changes to dead copy, making copy under Namco program. And Namco Museum DS does let you put that Easter egg back in, which is really funny. Also, some bootlegs would actually alter this game, alter this message. The bootleg battles, the message was changed to "Please enjoy this game." That's pretty funny. A Namco original, unironically programming totally original. So that's Xevious. Now die. This is Super Xevious. Not to be confused with Super Xevious on the Famicom, which is its own thing and has like Tower of Druaga-esque requirements for progression. No, this is different. Special thanks to you by game designer Evzu. Okay. So this is looking pretty similar so far. Oh wait, they've immediately brought these firing guys in. Okay. Okay, this seems normal. Oh! That's right, I forgot. Hang on. You know what? Yeah, I put the difficulty on very hard. Oh, that's a bit silly of me, isn't it? I'm trying to hype this game up. Well, let's restore it to the factory setting, shall we? Very hard is the factory setting. They do not give a fuck. They're like, no, fuck you. We've already got the snipe guys. What the fuck? The enemy table is going wild. They're just shoving everyone in. Oh, jeez. Thinking face intensifies. Yeah, the default is... Oh, fuck me. The Alien Culture School of Difficulty Balance. Super hard is the default, that's right. And it still has the burn-in. Oh, fuck me! Oh my god! No, not... That's way too early. No. Oh. We're not supposed to see these guys in Area 1. What are you doing? Have mercy. Jesus. So yeah, this is for super players. They also moved around the locations of the... Oh god, these guys already. They also moved where the Soul Citadels are. The burn-in is really funny. Yeah, you can actually have you can have 4 different levels of burn-in. I put it at the maximum. So what Doki Doki Panic did we get instead of this game in the West? Let's quickly check the manual. This is a version of Xevious that launched in 1983 with minor changes. It incorporates a variety of elements and features increased difficulty. So what's nice is it actually lists all of the changes. It's got secret characters. In addition to being more difficult overall, the following points are also distinct from the original. Yeah, this is pretty much the Super Zaxxon to Xevious's Zaxxon. Hello, Mr. Tucker, welcome. Yeah, we're doing some Arcade Archives gaming. Soul locations are different. Although some identical to the original Xevious, about half of the Soul locations have been moved horizontally. Furthermore, points from Soul appearance and destruction have been reduced from 2,000 each to 1,000 each, so you can't get extends as easily. Fuck you. They've added enemies all over the place. Xevious the Lost Levels. Atari would never be brave enough to publish this in the West, you're right. Oh my god, those, what the fuck? These guys shouldn't show up until like Area 4. I believe the enemy encounters are based like on your score as well as when you die, it ranks you down a little. But this is going through all of them so quickly that we're... It's just way more... Jesus! Look at this! Oh my god! Super Xevious is like, oh, you play cave games? You are such a big baby. Check this shit out. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. No. Oh. We got the fucking straight shots. Oh. Help. Help me. So yeah, it increases the difficulty quite a bit. Have you noticed? Is this the first bullet hell? I mean, it could be. Yeah. Oh, thank fuck we got an extension. Has it calmed down a bit? No. Absolutely not. It is chosen violence once more. So yeah, if you have like a tiny... Even a passing knowledge of the original Xevious, you can see that this is like a step up. This is a little absurd, and I kind of love that. As the chat has already said, it is literally for super players. What the? They're coming from behind? No! Okay, one thing... Oh, no. What we will do is we will go to the game settings. Let's show off the title screen burning. Show... Yeah. I don't know whether they have double and or Genesis. I don't think they do, but it would be very funny if they did. So here's the lowest setting. You can just barely see the Xevious logo. It is there. It's not very perceptible, but it is there. It's a little more obvious now. You can see it a little clearer. Machine's been on for like maybe a month. Yeah, probably. Now it's a bit more obvious, and the super is there too. And finally, this is the one for the sickos who are like, no, we want Super Xevious on all the time. Are there any other... No, there's nothing else. I think we'll keep it on B. That does seem like the most realistic, you're right. Also, you can change whether the special flags give you an extra life or just 10,000 points. I think that's an option in the original as well. But it's so funny to me that very hard is the default. They were like, yeah, we know what we're doing. This is the path we have chosen. Bakura, codename Flying Board, Indestructible, a new Xevious material. Where's Grobda? Where's my buddy Grobda? Wait, where's... Oh, there they are. Globda. Codename Stingray, an amphibious transport vehicle. We got just the thing for those pesky players hogging your Xevious machine. That's how Atari would have advertised it, absolutely. Anyway, did I link to the arcade? No, I didn't. Okay, so there's also this arcade blogger post all about the development of Xevious, which again has some quotes that I couldn't find proper attribution for. I'm just curious where they got them from. But we're moving on from Namco now. It's time. We've got to crush out the crime again. It's time for gangbusters. So, okay, you are not ready for the names of the characters in this video game. You might think you are, but you're not. The evil Dagras mob have just held up the bank on Main Street and got away with $1 million. With a sense of grim determination, Officers Smith and Wesson set out to bring the dastardly gang to justice. To Bro Smith and Bro Wesson. They're called Smith and Wesson. Do you get it? Because they're guns. Do you get it? Cause guns. How to play. 8-way joystick. Shoot button. Super shot button. Power up. Shoot and capture a red enemy for power up. 5 levels of power up. Speed up. Longer shooting range. More powerful bullet. Bullet speed and shooting range increased. Bullet speed and shooting range increased again. Get the red enemy into prison van for super shot. You can take up to 3 enemies with you at the same time. Maximum 3 super shots can be held at any one time. The number of super shots available is at the bottom of the screen. The number of bullets available is limited. If your bullets are used up, you have to throw cans at the enemies. Capture a red enemy or pick up a bullet belt for additional bullets. Use joystick to throw the yellow stone at the enemies. Carry the stone to the next stage for bonus points. The stone, what is that? Bro Smith and Bro Wesson, there they are. 2 players can play simultaneously. So, Gangbusters is the international name. This was released in Japan as Crazy Cop. This came out the same year as Maniac Cop, so I'm not sure if Konami took inspiration from that. I very much doubt it. Let's play Gangbusters. So preference settings here allow you to display the remaining ammunition count and rock durability value display. We can also play as player 1 or player 2. Let's play as player 2. So, yeah, the game doesn't actually show you how many bullets you have left. It shows a number of, it shows a bullet on the screen, 3 bullets, and then it eventually decreases, but it never tells you exactly how many bullets you've got left. So that's very helpful. Let's see if the manual has anything for us. The Dagras mob have stolen $1 million. And yeah, they kept the names. Take control of the beat-up cops, Smith and Wesson, who can't hold back when they have guns in hand, and arrest those gang members. Now, you can move in 8 directions, but you can fire shots in 16 directions. This has that Contra thing, where if you shoot while you're mid-changing direction, you'll fire it at a sort of in-between angle, which takes a lot of getting used to. It's very strange. Oh, I think... I get the feeling they may have left something in from a different Konami game. They refer to a helicopter here. Whoops. And yep, you just throw Coke cans at the end. And yeah, there's this weird mechanic with these rocks. I wonder if this started as a completely different theme for a game. Because it doesn't really seem to fit the Cops and Robbers theme at all. But look at this. If you can carry the rock across the round, you will get a 1-up and a special bonus. Special bonuses increase the score according to the number of times as follows. If you do it the first round, you get 50,000 points. The next round, 500,000 points. Third time, 1 million points. Fourth time, 10 million points. $10 million. We've got an emergency. Let's move out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh shit, it's Rick from Rick and Morty. So, this is a little strange in that it takes a little time for the game to catch up with you when it's scrolling.
Help!
Power up.
Help!
So yeah, it's a little odd the way that the aiming works. Oh, they're dancing. Block him. And now we get a super shot that we can use. Like so. Yes. Rocks are a main mechanic in the classic money, true. But yeah, can you see the clip at the top of the screen that's got like 5 bullets? That doesn't really tell us anything. That only vaguely gives us an idea of how many bullets we got left. But it's okay, we got like 250 of them. I think we'll be fine. Book him. The Dagras mob is forklift certified. I know, it's scary. And there's this weird mechanic where you can, like, go upstairs. I'll see if I can demonstrate. Fuck. No. Ah. How do we do this again? There it is. Yeah, it's very strange. Got him. There's our Rock! There's Rock-kun! Rock-chan! So, the Rock has 22 health. We'll see if we can get it to the next round. I'm not hopeful. Oh no! Oh shit, it didn't scroll on with me! We've lost Rock forever. Yeah, like, it's not very clear when you're due to sort of go up the stairs and you just instantly warp and there's no invincibility. I'm no longer Kinoko. Unfathomable sadness. I tell you what, next time we'll play with the player 1 character as well. We'll save that Rock. You have cleared up the first area. Let's go to the next area. Good walk, by the way. So this has the kind of slightly jank feel that Konami's late 80s games have. Doesn't quite feel right. And it also feels very cramped. Like you don't... It often feels like you don't have a lot of room to maneuver. But the bigger concern, if you're really bad at arcade games, like I am, is there's a limit on how many times you can continue, and the game never tells you how limited that is. So we won't be able to see the ending of this one, much as I would love to. Also, as well as only being able to hold like 3 at a time, eventually... fuck. I didn't have time to cash them in. Eventually, the guys who are following you will start to untie their rope. Which means that they'll escape and try to kill you. How do we... Oh, there... See, that's really weird. Like, I never would have thought to try and go in there, but I guess that's how it... Wait, who's firing missiles at us? Jeez. I don't think there's any, like, proper bosses either. It's just sort of like this. Like, they're just commando-style mobs that you have to whittle down. I think it either stops after a certain number of continues, or it stops at a certain point in the game. Oh, squid! Squid! Yes! I now have a squid on my head. It's gone now. I kind of like the chibi presentation of this, though. I think it's cute. Oh dear, they can fire at me from there. I understand. Let's see if we can get those guys back. Get some upgrades. No, I can't scroll high enough. Shit. Oh, jeez. The situation on the ground is deeply grim. Got him. There's our rock friend. Yes. No. Ah. I've scrolled it off the screen. I don't think I can get them back. Ah, see, one of them's flashing now, so they escape. However, it does count as an extra power-up, so it can be useful to keep them around. Give me my rock friend. No, return them to me. Fuck. Well, that's fine. Yeah, this game gets really difficult if you haven't noticed. Bit too tricky for my blood, I'm afraid. Ain't no chance of me once seeing this. It can be done. Lord DBH has done it, but that is not within my power, I can assure you. But do we have any fans of this game? Speak up. Let your voice be heard. I want to know what people think of Gangbusters. Oh. Can we shoot these guys? Oh, yeah, we can. Oh my god! Lord BBH can 1cc anything, that is true. Gangbusters is a video game of all time, very true. Hello, Clip the Jester. You missed my Understanding Xevious character arc. I finally get it. I finally understand. This definitely fits into that. What was it? 05 Pro said something like, early 80s Konami games are classic. 90s Konami games are classic. 80s Konami probably couldn't even program a VCR without it bursting into flames. It just feels very odd, very strange. The Xevious Understander has locked on. I also got to show off how brutal Super Xevious is. Twisted video game for sickos. I also really wish the scrolling would keep up with your character's movement, because it's really awkward to just have to keep stopping. Why does it do that? No. Ah. Yeah, Super did indeed used to mean impossible game for aliens.
Help! Hook him!
Oh! So... Okay, so if you fire a super shot off screen, it doesn't explode. Understood. Oh no, they're now the sharks? They've broken the law. They must be turned into tempura. Yeah, I think Super games should have been called faster, harder, more challenging games. I think that's the only way to do it. Gottlieb was onto something. Or were they Milestar at that point? I can't remember. The fucking tempura, that's really good. Okay, we got him, technically. You've cleared up the third area. Let's go to the next area. They changed names at that point, that makes sense. Oh no, they're really forklift certified now, fuck. Nope, don't get run over. Kind of a dangerous part of the city. That's fine. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, there's so much happening. Ah. Fuck you, the end. Good. Forklifts and boomerangs. They've gone too far? Question mark. Okay, so let's go to game settings. Let's play as the other cop. Switch between character. Mid-late 80s Konami were always cooking something. It's just nobody knows exactly what they were cooking. True. We've got an emergency. Let's move out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the shots aren't very visible either, are they? So let's see if we can get Rock-kun to the end of the stage this time.
Help.
I just want you to see how silly it is.
Help.
I like how they're doing like a West Side Story kind of dance there. That's really funny. This game has like little bits of humor. I kind of find it really charming. But it's very difficult. It's too much for little old me. But that's alright. Also, of course you can get run over by the car. This is a Konami game. Ah! Oh, nope. Yeah, red on grey is not the most readable bullets of all time. Now, how do we get up the stairs? Oh, I think we have to go through. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. It's very awkward getting up the stairs because you just sort of teleport and there's no... A lot of it doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. Alright, Rock-kun, let's go. So let's do our best to protect him. Okay, that's fine. As long as we protect the rock, I don't mind. I will sacrifice this cop's life for it. Once the 2 soldier guys arrive, we're safe anyway, so... Hopefully Rock-kun can last until then. Okay, we should be good. Right. You just push this fucking thing into the next stage. That's really funny. And then you get an extra life and 50,000 points. But can you get it to the next stage? And yeah, one of the extras of this Arcade Archives version is it tells you how much health the Rock has. Otherwise, you just have to guess. What a strange mechanic to put in your game about cops and robbers.
Help!
No! Rock-kun! No! We've lost him forever.
Help!
My friend. We went through so much together.
Help! 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 Hook it!
Game over. Nah. Okay, that's enough of... yeah, that's enough of gangbusters, I think. Oh, shit! Yes! Oh, that's such a good way to enter your name. Yeah, so if you look in the manual, when a rock falls on the screen, so you can... If you carry the rock across the round, so you get a 1-up and you get a special bonus. 50,000 the first time you do it, 500,000 the next time you do it, 1 million the next time you do it, and 10 million if you do it 4 times in a row. I don't think BBH has ever gotten it past the 4th round. I would be scared to meet the player who can do it 4 times in a row. They are a better friend to Rock-chan than I could ever be. in memory of Marp scores. All this time I was actually hurting a friend. It's okay. The Rock abides. Rock-chan forgives you. I don't think there's anything else to really show off here, but that's a violently late 80s Konami game. They just have this specific feel to them that's very odd. Anyway. Oops, I've gone too far. Our next game. Oh, do I have something else? Oh yeah, here's BBH's 1cc of the Gangbusters Lawmaster. Now there's a scary thought. So here's there's BBH's 1cc if you want to see the completely ridiculous final stage. Like, it gets so absurd. But now we're playing a different game. We're playing Rugrats. Okay, clip that. Yeah, you beat me to it. Okay, we may as well get this out of the way. So this is Rugrats. This is the World Flyer ? Your profits will soar with Rugrats on the floor. Fun-packed game with menacing germs, rolling carpets, and precious treasures. Paralyze the germs by shooting the soap bubbles and vacuum them up while they are vulnerable. Lure the germs into the path of the rug. Roll over the rug and curl them up. Wait in ambush. Paralyze and curl them up. Avoid contact with the germs. Beware the far-reaching steer of Digima. You can shoot the soap bubbles only in the cleared path. Long rugs are usable for several times, but be careful not to be in the rug's path when it uncurls. Pick up the bonus objects in the room for bonus points. Power-up crown will appear after all the bonus objects are picked up. Pick up the crown and become invincible. The germs will be temporarily paralyzed and you can move faster too. Vacuum them up before they resume their attacking. Shortcut for high score. Curl up the germs as many as possible at one time. Kill the last surviving germ for higher score. Bigimba, Bilbola, and Baden. Soap bubbles, the same soapy bubbles as the other Nichibutsu classic Frisky Tom. So that's the Rugrats version. There's also this version. Don't let the germs get away. Vacuum them and dump them in the trash. Wiping is such a foul name for an arcade game. I hate it. It sounds awful. Wiping. Ugh. Miss Kumil is cleaning the room. She must disinfect the attacking germs by spraying soap and vacuuming them up. Control Miss Kumil on by the joystick and paralyze the germs by pressing the button and spraying soap. Bungle, Boa, and Bikke. Different names. Interesting. Noted. Wiping. So let's play the English version. Oops, I forgot to change. Yep. Whoopsie doodle. Well, I mean, we can try and play it this way if you want. Just turn your head at a 90-degree angle. It's fine. All the best games evoke the thought of being in a toilet in their name. Where is display? There we go. Wiping. You always confuse wiping with plotting. Easily done. Rug rats. Understood. I figured we'd have a Nichibutsu game. We had one last stream. So this is kind of like Dig Dug meets Crush Roller, I guess. You have to dig your way through before you can attack. Yeah, get him! Wiping, an exciting cube game. Oh no, they get faster. Oof. Also, this room is filthy. But let's grab the crown. No! Okay, we'll restart on that one. I wasn't happy with how that was going. So this is kind of like... It almost feels like an inverse of Dig Dug in a way, in that... Fuck. Damn, Miss Kumel, do you live like this? Because, like, the enemies start with free reign across the dirt rather than being hemmed in. And they feel more equipped to... Fuck me! Yeah, well, there we go. Okay, there is something I want to check. Oh yeah, that's right! The Japanese version has completely different graphics. And it hides the location of the extra items. Also, the music loop's not quite as good as Dig Dug's. I can't turn around. Fuck. Is it me or are there less enemies too? They really changed the version outside of Japan. Interesting. I thought that was just Konami, but clearly not. Also, where's the crown? Oh, he's hidden under the carpet. Oh, I see. You can't approach the rugs from the side. Also, it kind of does the Dig Dug thing with the music. It's just it plays the whole thing and then stops if you stop moving. Let's see if we can lure them onto this carpet. Oh, telephone. Well, we got one of them. Ah, fuck. Does the Japanese... Hold on. Does the Japanese version not have the crown? Huh. It doesn't have a... Yeah, it doesn't mention the crown at all. That's weird. I didn't realise these versions were so different. I must admit, I'm not a huge fan of this one. What year was this again? I'll figure it out later. But, like, I don't think this does it as well as Dig Dug, obviously. Oh, fuck. Mostly because it's unclear when the enemies can do what they're gonna do, you know? Like, with Dig Dug, it was always very clear. When the enemies pass through the walls, they telegraph it, you know? But in this, it feels a lot more abstract, a lot more vague. They just sort of seem to do it whenever they want. Which is a little less fun. You know what? I'm going to go back to the US version. I've got to check something out here. Well, they do start with a lot more enemies. Oh, okay. Ah, no. I thought that it was slower when... I thought that they didn't change the speed when you're digging through and not digging through, but I think it's the same. But they also always display the items here. They don't hide them. I didn't realise there were so many changes. The music loop is also slightly longer. Oh. Oh wait, the crown's disappeared. Oh fuck, oh, we can't get it now. Oh, so it is. Yeah, it is the longer loop. I guess I realised it was probably a bit too much. 3,000, let's go. Let's see if we can get that crown at least. Do we have any wiping experts in the chat? Do we? Do we have any big fans of this game? Talk to me. It's also really hard to turn around and attack. There's like a slight delay. You No, one more credit. I want to get that crown. 1982. Oh, yeah, okay. So this would have been like same year as... Yeah, this would have been post Dig Dug. Like, immediate aftermath of Dig Dug. After the digging incident. Oh yeah, my that Arcade Archive spreadsheet. Must be handy having that around. Okay, we only have one item to get. We can absolutely get that crown. There's no way. There's no way. Ah! Get fucked. Yeah! Oh, and it speeds the music up. Let's go! But yeah, I picked this one out because it was like the most recent vertical Nichibutsu game that I had to hand. Goodbye, dirt. I love Rugrats. They should give Kumil a gun. That's how they sort this germ problem out. Just give her the wiping gun. Anyway, the Nichibutsu game I'm still waiting on for Arcade Archives. Dachola. They have to do it soon, right? They can't leave us in. They can't abandon us. Yes. This. Getting the crown does make things a lot easier. But I suppose they balance that out by having more enemies show up. I think that's the furthest I've ever got in wiping. You know what? I'm good. I'm a little ashamed of that. Shameful wipe. Yeah, you know, something similar happened with Baraduke 2. For a long time, the main default was 1 life. Yeah, the job of a wiper is never done, it's true. Also, we have to give it up to Hamster for not being afraid of of Viacom. We're just gonna call it was called Rugrats. There's a space in it, but you know what? We're not scared of you, Nickelodeon. Come at us. You got nothing. No fear. I respect it. But yeah, Baraduke 2 had 1 life for like a long time. And some people assumed that was the correct behavior, but no, they gave you like 2 lives. We were here first, baby. That's right, 1982. Get fucked. Okay, well, so I said that I usually get like vertical screen games on my Switch for Arcade Archives. Arcade Archives, Raguratsu. They should have done a Capcom, yeah, like Gan Sumoku. The space between words doing a lot of heavy lifting. Good, I'm glad. So, yeah, I usually get vertical screen games, but I also get sports games. Mostly because I have a bunch of like some of the sports Arcade Archives games on my PlayStation, and I'm never fucking getting the trophies for them ever. Neo Turf Masters, what was the other one? World Court Tennis. Absolutely never getting those. Fucking never. But we do have a. This is this week's game. Who knows about this? We're about to learn. About to learn. No, not wiping. No more wiping. We're about to learn about Punk Shot. First off, excellent artwork here. I feel bad for the cat, though, but they should have known that this is a street court. You have a wiping adjacent art piece? Hold on. Wait a minute. You're the son of that guy my dad hates. Good. John Wiping the Second. Oh, Robbie Roto's there. Oh, Robbie Roto Jr. Good, I'm glad. Excellent. So this is Punk Shot. I'm sure the cat's fine. Don't worry about him. What is this game? This is a 1990 game by Konami, with a guy getting punched in the jaw. Guy getting suplexed. But I know you don't want this flyer. I know what you want. I'm happy to provide. That's right. Yes. Put a winner in your court. Buy-in and continuation features. Horizontal monitor. Street Fighter 89 abandoned flyer art. Yeah. Oh, look, everyone from the game is there. Even the old lady with the broom. We'll see her later. Put a winner in your court. Oh, God, there's so much text. That's okay, though. It's going to be worth it. Hold on. There we go. Well, this one is an outtake from Undefeatable. Yes, it is. Make a fast break for Konami's newest, hippest hoops game, Punk Shot. Street basketball in its raw form is brought to the screen in this zany combination of sports prowess and fighting ability. Reputations are on the line as the Ramblers take on the Slammers, two of the toughest two-man teams around. Choose your turf. You can play either downtown in the alley, at the local park, or dockside. There's no home court advantage either way, and plenty of onlookers are on hand at all locations to provide cheering and jeering in the sidelines. Yep, this has buy-in and continuation features. Boy, does it ever. The teams are rough and ready to play. The rules? There aren't any in this hood. It's time to play dirty, and both sides know it. You can pass the ball to your teammate or shoot for a basket, but always remember to watch your back. Punches fly as the players try to steal the ball away from each other. Fists speak louder than words in this game. To be victorious in this match, you must have an awesome combination of lightning speed, sharp reflexes, and great timing, not to mention prize-fighting skills. To add to the chaos, there are obstacles that further challenge the gameplay, including a little old lady who thinks that you streetwise guys are a bad addition to the neighborhood. But you don't care about her or anything that tries to get in your way. Your mind is on one thing only, winning. And whatever it takes, you have to do it, because the losers wind up being objects of ridicule, while the winners are hailed as kings of the neighborhood. Now, hold on, I've got to grab an extra controller for this. This is very important. We'll just, hold on, where is it? Punk Shot. Let's cycle over here. Not an object of ridicule, I know, that's the worst. How could anyone do that? Gotta fuck around with the controllers for a sec. Okay, change grip order. Excellent. Okay. We'll need that in a minute. Fight your way to victory in anything goes basketball matches. Oh wait, what? There's 3 pages on the on the differences between versions. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem good. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is the Japanese 2-player version we're playing. Now, what game is this? What game did Konami see and think, yeah, we want that money? What game came out, possibly 1989, that made Konami think we can do that? Stallion. Personality, the wild man. Stike. Very hot. Today's best player. Now, I think there should be... yeah, here we go. Stop me. Beautiful. They're like some kind of arch rivals. Yes. There we go. Everyone's got it. This is arch rivals. Konami saw arch rivals by Midway and we're like, we can do that. Were they successful? Let us see. I'm just going to wait and see if it has the rival profiles. It should do. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. So, 1P versus CPU, 1P versus 2P. So, we can play in the... So, the first round is the Harbour. Challenge team, Ramblers, Basher versus Flash. Good luck. Westsiders, Ramblers. Yeah, dunk it, get it in. So when you're on the when you're on the offense, you can just punch your enemies. Damn it. And of course, your computer assistant, you can command when they have the ball. So pass it to me. No. Oh, they missed. You're a dead weight, Spike. Oh no! The shipping container landed on him. And the game has to stop so that we can get the ball out. It's going in there. It's going in there. Just you watch. Oh, fuck. Well, we're 2-all, so that's not too bad. Yeah, get it in. No! Who left that hole here? Oh, come on. That surely could have gone in. Yeah, dunk it. So yeah, this is like fine. There's nothing massively wrong with this, except like falling into the water and falling into the hole and stuff like that can like really take up a lot of time, which I don't like. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna tie. Put it in. No, I got it. Yeah, fucking suplex him. So if you press both buttons when you're on defense, you get a suplex. I fucking flew in from downtown. Anyway, time's up. Game set. Yeah, get wrecked. Oh my god. This doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. Playfield round 2, the park. Fist and hair. Westsiders. versus the Slammers. So yeah, this is like a pleasant basketball game. This is like completely fine. You play quick matches against multiple different teams. Oh, you can also get hit enough to fall down, so you have to mash the buttons to get back up. No, you don't. Fuck you. Okay, the computer's chosen violence now. I see how it is. No! Get in there. Ah, hit buttons. Oh, he's been attacked by a crow. Get ridiculed, idiot. Oh, they're oh, come on. That's clearly showboating. We don't do that here. The ball seems a bit looser than in Arch Rivals, but generally, like, this is fine. Oh my god! He's pulling his pants down! Yes! Good dog. There's a lot that can happen on this court. Also, there's a bomb there. Did anyone notice that? Is anyone gonna... Ah. Can we bring this back in the last 20 seconds? Probably not. I think we're gonna be the target of ridicule. Yes! Come on, go in! No! Yes! We're living! What happens now? No. We die. We just die. That's fine. I don't know what I was putting in there. There it is. We're the target of ridicule. Alas, you hate to see it. But that's fine. So it keeps track of the best points that you've scored. The tie equals die. Yeah. I mean, we were the challenging team, so, you know, it makes sense that we lose. That's fine. But that is not what we are here to see. What we're here to see is the international version. You are not ready for this. So first up, you can choose which stage you go to. We're the Ramblers this time versus the Slammers. We get 4 minutes on the clock.
First period.
It's divided into periods now, okay. Wait, what's that meter in the top left? Oh, it went down quite significantly just then. I wonder what it is. I'm sure it won't be a problem. We got like 3 minutes on the clock. We got a pretty decent amount of game time, I would say. Oh, it just went down again. That's bad. Good. Okay, so I need to... So now we have a second player with us. That's good. We'll need that. Trust me. Oh, I need to... Fuck. Wow, the computer's kicking our ass. This is kind of tricky, but I'm doing my best. Hey, it went in. Oh, I need to get up. Oh, there's the lady with the broom. I knew she'd be there. She thinks we're a nuisance. Did you hear that? She's screaming at us to get out of here. That's great. Oh no, that meter's down to 7. It keeps ticking down. I wonder what it is. And now there's a warning sound? That seems bad. Wait, what was that? Wait, what was that? Excuse me? No, no, you fuck. Oh, let me... Oh, fucking goddammit. I didn't get to show it. Well, hopefully it'll... Just stick around for us, would you? We get a 3-string. So yeah, here's what happens. Your character can fucking die in this game. Your character has a health meter in this sports game that is constantly ticking down, gauntlet style. And if you let it run out, a stretcher comes off and takes them away. Oh, but they come back as a computer player. We in the trade call this metamorphic force syndrome. So let's get an explanation from the manual. So here's the deal. This game has an energy system. When your energy reaches 0, you will be put into standby state to continue. Energy decreases when the opposing team attacks or scores a goal and over time, so it's constantly ticking down. When the enemy attacks you by punching you in the face, it goes down, and when they score, it goes down. It recovers a certain amount when the player's team makes a shot or at the end of each quarter. Additionally, players can increase their remaining lives by inserting credits and pressing their start button. So here's how. Let's see if we can score a point and see how much it goes up by. So we're at 11 right now. We're at 9. It went up by 2. By the time you get the ball back again, you're not going to be able to recover it. So it's inevitable. There's no way you can keep it up. And so you'll just fucking die. But it just ends. It just stops. They could have said down when a player's out, but runs out of life. But dead is definitely the funnier choice. I very much agree. But yeah, and now what you have to consider is it's no longer single, like, 3-minute matches. It's an entire 4 minutes... 4 minutes times 4, 16 minutes of playtime. There is no way you can get through a single match without dying multiple times. You can't even get through a single quarter without dying multiple times. You're just doomed. You're just gonna die. Death is inevitable in Punk Shot. A close relative of Bagman's disease, true. End of the first period. Homeboys, we slammed, jammed, and crammed you, clowns. Oh, we're upset.
Second period.
I also really love the incredibly bored sounds they have for first period. Second period. Yes. And of course the score carries over, so your score can get into the like hundreds. If only you knew to run to avoid getting killed, I know, right? But yeah, this is like one of the most absurd I've ever seen. It's so silly. Now, I understand that there's a desire to make money out of sports games. Also, my butt's on fire. That's fine. Our credits are too long. We need to fix it, John Konami. So, like, I get it. Sports games are kind of difficult to do in arcades because games tend to last quite a long time. This was not the solution. Like, at least other games like Arch Rivals and Baseball Stars 2 are like, okay, you're buying time for this video game. We're making it very clear. Whereas this is like, oh, you can extend your play. No, you can't. You're gonna die.
Game.
You can't stop it. We even scored a point and I died. Come on. Come on. And now we are the target of ridicule. Don't have a cow. So as you can see, the US version of Punk Shot is the perfect video game. There's nothing better. It's all downhill from here. Now this does have profiles for all of the characters, so we'll be able to see that in a second. What a silly video game. Early 90s Konami were truly the harbingers of what was to come Rothwell's Redemption games. Another win for Konami USA, punked by US Punk Shot. Good. Stallion and Basher, and Hare and Spike. Good. And we still have this. But yeah, this is like the most absurd way I've seen an arcade game try and keep people putting money into a into a cabinet. Like, at least NBA Jam is honest. It's like you have to buy your full game. You know, they have to make the money back somehow. This was not the way. Having your character fucking die was probably not the correct way to go. But I don't know. I'm not Konami circa 1990. I don't know anything about the business. I don't know about profits. Anyway, we're probably going to end shortly, but let me just see. Hang on. Oh, we do have a fire for it. Okay. We got a little off script. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is normal. Because while we got the Switch on, we may as well show off a game that does not have. It's one of those cursed Namco games that didn't show up in Western storefronts because they're very scared of getting sued by certain people. Note that Hamster themselves did not give a single fuck about Rugrats, but Namco will say no, we can't do that. We can't have a game called Marvel Land. We're scared of those Disney people. Yeah, it should be good. Shoutouts to Missing in Action. Going from no continues ever to some continues, but if you want to continue on the final stage of Shit Out of Luck 2, you will literally die if you don't continue right now. Anyway, she was watching the entire time, you know. She's been here this whole time. And you didn't even know. Where is it? It's time for Fighter and Attacker. Duralumin Troopers in the Air. 2-player cooperative gameplay available. At dawn, a certain day, 1990X, the pilots of the Coalition wanted at the air base for sunrise. The deadline is set for 5 a.m. today. If the aggressor ignores the US ultimatum, this might be the last sunshine the pilots ever see. The time has come. The sun rises. The siren sounds like a bugle sounding the march. Everyone scrambles to their aircraft to prepare for their mission. From the sea, through the desert towards... Player can choose from 16 different fighters and attackers. Each aircraft has its own specifications, including type of fire of DOMs, size of fuselage, and speed. 8 direction control lever 2 button. There are 8 stages in this 24-hour mission. Each stage has its own distinctive target. Both air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons have unlimited firepower. Try each of the fighters and select the most suitable aircraft for your combat style. Select your own custom aircraft. Bonus points are awarded for rescuing enemy soldiers waving white flags. Towards what? What are they aiming towards? I sure hope profits. So do I. Oops. Nope, hang on. About rapid fire. There are 4 types of rapid fire in this title. Wow. Type 3.75. Excellent. So we have 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 different ships to fly. That's a lot. This also has searing hot jams. I think this is a Shinji Hosoi joint. I'm pretty sure it is.
Get down, everybody.
Did you hear that?
Get down, everybody.
Get down, everybody. Good.
Get down, everybody.
Oh, there's so many aircraft. Let's go for the F-14D. Let me just check the controls. Anti-ground, anti-aircraft. Okay, that seems good. Actually, let's switch that. That seems better.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yes! Oh my god, this soundtrack! Oh, and then yeah, you can pick up guys with the white flags. Yeah, help. Yeah. Now, I suspect the reason that this did not get an international Arcade Archives release is most of these planes are based on real life planes. Like this is the Tomcat, and military industrial complexes don't like it when you use their aircraft without licensing them. That's why Sega has to license it from you know, the company who made the F-14 Tomcat for Afterburner. Oh my god! These beats! Yes! Soundtrack listing credits, thank you. That didn't stop Air Combat 2. Probably not, no. Oh, so trust, yeah. So yeah, this is particularly unfortunate because I think this was like, this may have been like the 300th or 400th Arcade Archives release, and Hamster kind of hyped it up a bit, and then it just didn't release outside Japan properly. My suspicion is that Namco is a lot more scared of other companies. Whereas Hamster kind of doesn't give a single fuck. But the problem is Hamster isn't very transparent about why this stuff happens, so all we can do is really guess, which is unfortunate. I should probably just email them and ask. That has worked before. Oh, let's go. Hosoe did most of the tracks and Aihara did a few of them. Yeah, that makes sense.
Get down, everybody.
Get down, everybody. But yeah, the thing is, this did get an English release back when it was new. The Japanese version is F/A and the English is Fighter and Attacker. That's what the FA stands for, but I guess they wanted to make it clearer. Red alert. Target in sight. Let's try a different ship. Let's try this one. So you got like a really nice variety of ships to try. Very nice detailed graphics. Whoop. Bullets are a little small. I'm not keen on that, but yeah, this is pretty neat. I guess this is sort of like Namco's answer to Raiden in a way. You know, sort of realistic, semi-realistic look to it. Kind of get slower.
It's all over.
It's all over. That is true, and I try and keep track of like what changes are made as best I can. Oh, this is interesting. There's no ground targets to shoot here. It's purely in the air. Interesting. Let's just check the manual. Is there anything for like... That's weird. There's no power-ups in this. Huh. Relax for several seconds. That's generous, yeah. But yeah, like, it is difficult to keep track of what's been changed in Arcade Archives games. But with the Namco ones that didn't make it outside of Japan specifically, it does tend to be either the name of the game or something else. Like, it's with the stuff that's edited in the Hamster games, it's like something like a sign in the background or stuff like that, or music. Whereas with the Namco ones, almost entirely are based around the names of things, either the name of the game itself or the name in the game. Like Marvel Land is the obvious one, because, you know, Marvel. There's also Finest Hour, which we never really figured out what the deal was there. It might have been related to the Rush names in the game, because there's a lot of songs named. There's stages named after Rush songs. I've got no idea what's going on there. Face Off is another obvious one, the Face Off film, but because Hamster has given us so little to work with, all I can do is assume. And it doesn't, yeah, again, the transparency is not very helpful. But at the same time, I do feel a little responsible, because I was the only person who really, well, it felt like I was the only person who was paying attention to the fact that Marvel Land in particular disappeared. And I sort of said, well, it's obviously it's obviously Disney, right? But that was probably not the correct way to go about it. So I try and keep my trap shut about it nowadays. Slowly making his way around to me.
Get down, everybody.
Let's try this one. Okay, I'll try not to be. Thank you. Rank 2 clear.
It's all over.
But no, it's not always Namco games. It's also happened with a few Konami games as well. Jailbreak didn't make it to the US, and Jackal didn't make it to the... where did that one not make it? To Europe. Specifically to spite me.
Get down, everybody.
Oh, there's Miria. Okay, hang on. I better move them around a bit. Hang on. Wait. There we go. They're best friends. At the very least, it is incredible. It's not exactly convenient, but it is not it's not like impossible to get Japanese points to get some of these games, and the menus are all in English, so there's that at least. Oh, Kai's here as well. Okay, I tell you what. We'll put Pac-Man there, and Miria can sit there. There we go. Don't worry, Kai's fine. That quote about Jackal will go on Wikipedia. Damn it.
Get down, everybody.
Oh, and I've got the chicken Kigurumi. Good. All the things are being summoned. I think I'll have to put Pac-Man. Yeah, there we go. Boy, it's getting a bit crowded in here. Yes. Searing hot jams here. This is so good. Try this one. Oh, this is a good bomb. A lot of different chips to try out in this. That's good.
Down, everybody.
Okay, we'll get to the end of this round and then we'll call it, I think. But oh, and of course, one of the other massive games that did not make it outside of Japan for Arcade Archives is Macross. Because fuck me, there's no way.
Get down, everybody. Get down, everybody.
I wish it had the names for the ships. I get confused. I don't know which is which. But yeah, Macross. And probably Macross 2 are not getting released outside of Japan. Gee, I wonder why. Bullets are a little hard to see in this, so I'm not keen on that, but... yeah, I was like, as soon as that was announced, I was like, okay, right, better get some points for that one. I was like, I've accepted this. That's fine. This game gets tough. Again, bullets kind of a little difficult to see. Not keen on that, but A lot of the presentation in this is very nice. Can we take out the... I wish Harmony Gold are very pleased stop hoarding IPs you picked up for syndication 14 years ago. Yeah, but basically that. Do you remember when they turned Megazone 23 into a Robotech thing? Or at least tried to, remember that? Just, okay, that just crashed me. Okay, understood. Oh, look at the individual bullets that are showing up on the side of the wing. Oh, that's great. But how do I get out of this? Okay, I see. Oh no, it's getting away. No, we fucked it up. Oh, this got a sale from one viewer. Good, I'm glad. My work here is done. Hamster, where's my check?
Get down, everybody.
Oh wow, we're just tearing that ship to pieces. Good. Okay, we'll let this credit play out. Oh jeez, oh there's so many bullets on screen. Oh no, I don't like this. Ugh. Ah, okay.
Get down, everybody.
We'll just get a little more into this level and then we'll wrap things up, I think. Whoa. Absolutely no hope. Absolutely none. Hamster could do with a couple of English-speaking representatives. I'm an unofficial one, I guess. I'm the one doing the spreadsheet. Game over. Please wait. Let's see if there's any extra intro stuff. Speaking of the spreadsheet. Oh yeah, O5 Pro absolutely would be. They are the most qualified for that job. If you haven't seen it before, there's my Arcade Archive spreadsheet. I still have some work to do on it. I need to add the release dates for the Neo Geo games because I forgot to do that. But I'm quite happy with the work that I've done on this, and a lot of people have helped me out with it, which I appreciate. I am merely an arcade rat. I don't have all of the knowledge that many others do. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move Miria up here. There, we can see the twin tails. That's very important. I don't think there's any other like intro or anything. No. Okay, that's fine. Well, there we go. That's another look at a bunch of Arcade Archives games. Always happy to do that. So in that case, let's end the stream in the traditional manner. We're ending a little earlier than usual tonight. That's, you know what? It's nice to have a shorter stream. we've been hitting the 4 hours a lot lately. gotta ward off those Wahoo streams. Right, so let's end the stream in the traditional manner.
Any minute now, and it's gonna be Chomp City.
Clyde!
Not now. I'm getting ready to chomp pack.
But Clyde, there's something I think you ought to know.
What is it?
I think he's getting ready to chop us. Hey, Pepper! I think I just caught Pack Jaws.
Maybe someday we'll get to Chomp City. Someday. But for now, thanks for showing up, everyone. This is slightly impromptu, but I wanted to show off Xevious versus Super Xevious, and I had to show off the absurdity of Punk Shot. I'm sure you understand. Oh, that game is so silly. Yeah. You are welcome, Darkman. I'm here to provide. I'm glad that Punk Shot might be the most unhinged Konami localization. Second, of course, to Tiny Toon Adventures 2, Montana's movie madness. I just want Jam in Strive having an Exard model do the job. Who did Konami hire in the mid-1980s that their games ended up that way for that very specific period in time? I don't know. Maybe they just hated kids. Maybe they hated arcades and were like, fuck them. Just grab them by the ankles, drain all the money out of them. Play Taito games, true. Yes. We only had one Taito game and I was terrible at it, but there will be more. No, good. John fuck continues and Jim fuck players. Please, my father was called fuck players. Just call me Ant. So, next stream, I don't know. I have literally no idea what we're streaming next week. Not a clue. It won't be horror games again. It'll be something. I'll figure it out, probably. Maybe we'll play something on the Mega Drive? That sounds like a good idea. When does Capcom Fighting Collection 2 come out again? When is that out? Oh, is that next week? Ooh, okay, well, we'll figure something out for next week, but then the week after that, it's Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Next stream, more wiping. No more wiping, please. I can't wipe on stream, they'll ban me. Xevious high score run, okay. Drive everyone nuts with the music, that sounds good. Yes, watch the original Gi Charat. It'll take you like an hour at most. It's so good. Highly recommend. It will expand your brain. You'll be able to understand Xevious. And you'll understand what I mean when I say party night. All will become clear to you, Neo. Also, I didn't realize that it has an English dub. And the Blu-ray that I've got defaulted to the English dub, and I was like, wait, what? They dubbed this? Why? Anyway, thanks for showing up, everyone. Let's see if anyone's streaming. I need to try and raid more often. I'm not very good at that, but I'm doing my best. Ooh, Dino is playing Extreme G. That sounds fun. Let's go do that. They're playing the PS2 one. Ooh, okay. I appreciate that the people dubbing Gi Charat made sure to say Neo. They did their job correctly. Bless them. but thanks for showing up, everyone. I hope you all have a nice evening. Oh wow, I've sold 2 copies of Fighter and Attacker today. Excellent. Namco, where's my money? Namco, pay me. Okay. Well, yeah, let's all go to Dino's stream. Go and be very polite. But you all, thanks for showing up. You all take care. Bye bye.